This is Matthew Holt. I am here with Vishnu Saxena. He runs the healthcare business for Diaspark, which I guess a lot of people might not have heard of, but it's actually run a pretty substantial technology business in healthcare in recent years. And Vishnu, you built that business, right? So
yes.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do and the market you're in and the kind of work you do in healthcare?
Excellent. Thank you, Matthew, for the opportunity. It's great to be with you. So Diaspark Healthcare, which I founded 3 years back, is a healthcare IT consulting services company. And we provide healthcare product engineering services solutions to healthcare software companies, providers, and life sciences organizations. So the whole objective was to help them build their products, which are of highest quality, which has substantial improvement in terms of their existing workflow and all. At the same time, keep the cost of the development substantially low. So we love the philosophy which we are trying to achieve in healthcare IT, where we can drive better patient outcome and keep the cost of care delivery low. So this is what our philosophy is within the Diaspark Healthcare, where we help our customers' vision realize, at the same time keep the cost of that innovation substantially low.
Okay, so give me some examples of the kind of customer products you've worked on, the kind of customer and the kind of products you've built for them.
Okay, so we have done a wide range of engagements ranging from telehealth, patient engagement, medication adherence. We have done a couple of patient portals, care portals, and integration with medical devices. We have done lots of home health agency management software re-engineering. So, and of course, lots of mobile application development within the health IT. So we have done a wide range of health software development, and this is where we differentiate ourselves, being a true, experienced, and knowledgeable healthcare IT partner to our healthcare software companies as customers.
So in general, are you typically sort of building tools? So we'll see a brand name healthcare software company or digital health company, and secretly you built behind the scenes most of the tool? Or are you in general working for a life sciences company or a provider company, a provider organization, or a health plan, which is building out a sort of private label tool? Where do you tend to fit? You tend to be more working on the sort of the vendor side, supporting them building their own tools, or are you more like an outsourced internal resource for a provider or a health plan?
Excellent. Very good question, Matthew. And so our value is mostly on helping healthcare software companies and providers, and now towards pharmas as well. Traditionally, we have been doing lots of work helping healthcare software companies achieve their product development vision by plugging ourselves into their environment, living one team spirit, and helping them accelerate product development faster, cost effectively. Lately, we built our competency across telehealth. We created an ecosystem to demonstrate our capabilities across telehealth, a patient portal, healthcare product engineering, interoperability, Android application development. We created an internal proof of concept that was a big success, and that let us acquire our first provider customer. So we are not that big in the provider space, but we are getting good traction and we are getting noticed, led by our competency that we created. And around 2013, early 2013, and I would say late end of 2012, we acquired our first life sciences customer, and we built a medication adherence platform for them. And this is a global pharmaceutical company, a top 5 global pharma company in the world. And we created a next generation medication adherence patient engagement solution for them. So that let us acquire our first pharmaceutical customer. So mostly our business comes from healthcare software companies, and now we are also getting a good visibility across provider and life sciences space.
So a couple of questions to lead from that. One is the obvious one, is that if you're building out all these tools, are you tempted to go the route of becoming a product company and putting your own brand on these tools and taking them to the market directly? In some sense, it's competing with your customers, but some people think about doing that. And the other one is where do you see, and that's probably a yes or no answer, probably. The second question is, where do you see the opportunities going? And when you're talking to people who are interested in building tools in the marketplace, actually spending money to get stuff done, who are you seeing are the most interested parties in coming out and actually doing that and taking part with your services?
Excellent, great question, Matthew. So the first, the answer to your first question is we are a services company. Diaspark Healthcare is a next generation healthcare innovation engineering services company. And our job is to help others build their products. So our role, our value is as a partner, as a strategic and trusted partner, where we can help them build their products so that they can be more innovative, and go to the market faster. And we don't own any solution, we don't have any solution, and we don't intend to build any solution which we want to market, because the experience, the knowledge that we gained, and the business model that we are into is more on the product engineering services side, where we just help them build their product faster, and we remain them with a large period of time as their strategic partner. So we don't have any intention to build and sell any product. The second part of your part of your question is towards.
Remind me, it was where you've seen the market develop faster. Who is most interested to come in?
All right. I think what we have seen lately, we had a lot more discussions, going with health startups, particularly the digital health space, particularly the patient engagement, medication adherence, and all. And thanks to your platform, where a lot more health startup couple of years ago, which were in the ideation phase, now they have reached to Series B and Series C status. So those are ideal customers for us, because as they grow, they need help. As they develop more products, as they evolve, as they develop more product lines or re-engineer their products, they need help to innovate. At the same time, sell and do whatever they are doing right now. So a Series B, Series C kind of health startup company, a established company, having revenue, having a couple of customers, looking at the next level of growth plan, looking at a strategic partner who can come into environment and help them accelerate product development, are the ideal customers. Besides, we have seen lately a couple of discussions going on with very established EMR, EHR software companies. So now these companies are looking at where the market is going. So they are trying their future towards where the industry is moving, and the industry is moving towards telehealth, next generation care delivery platforms. So now they are trying to innovate towards these areas, and because traditionally they have not been strong in developing solution into these new areas, they need help. They need a right partner who has experience in developing those applications to come and be their partner and help them achieve those goals. So we see most of the exciting customers as established startups, and also from the established companies looking to innovate into new areas. Providers, we see a lot more demands from the interoperability point of view, because providers are struggling with the greatest need. They have a lot more systems, they have a lot more applications. Now mobile devices, including medical devices, have come in, and the communication is still a key challenge. So digital health innovation is actually driving providers, and it is pulling providers. But the challenge remains how you can leverage what you have right now, and then you can buy or you can build internally. So we are seeing some discussions going with the providers where they need our help in terms of interoperability, writing some interfaces and all. And lastly, with the pharmas, and I'm glad to see the Pharma 2.0 in your one of agenda items. So pharmas are also innovating. The days are gone where they are just selling the drugs. So they are also they are also coming up with new solution in terms of engagement, in terms of adherence. So we see a lot more demands coming from pharmaceuticals to develop these solutions that fits to their business model. And because we already have such experience into helping a pharma into medication adherence, we see some new discussions happening.
Great. So sounds like you're pretty busy across the board. Last question. How is the company structured? You obviously have an onshore, offshore component for the US versus India and elsewhere. And give me a sense about how many people you have and how much effort, how much that is focused on healthcare, and just give me a sense about what the healthcare part of the company looks like.
So Diaspark Healthcare is a part of a larger organization which is known as Diaspark Inc. We are a CMMI Level 5 certified organization. We have around 650 employees across the US and across our 2 global delivery centers in India. And we have around 200 consultants on our W2 here in the US, working across different parts of the US, working across different clients and all. And the rest 450 sits at our 2 global delivery centers in India. We are around 40 million company. Last year revenue was around a little over 39 million. And we are structured across 5 business divisions. We do lots of work across media, education, and publishing. And then we have a product which is into energy sector, and we have a separate sub company which is known as Diaspark Energy. We have a very innovative product which is which we developed in conjunction with New Jersey Resources, which is a Fortune Fortune 500 company into energy. And then we do lots of mobile application development. We have a dedicated mobility practice. Of course, IT staffing and resource augmentation practices, the genesis where Diaspark was born around 1999. And you would be surprised that we have a very, very innovative product, which is called Jewel ERP. So that's where the name came in. And we have a ERP product, which is known as Jewel ERP, that caters to the needs of jewelry manufacturers and retailers. And we do pretty well. And sometimes if you just name any big jewelry retailers or manufacturers, the 95% chances are that they are using our own ERP.
Yeah, we don't often have discussions about jewelry in Health 2.0, but actually sometimes we're at that fashion show with people wearing cool wearables and jewelry. Who knows? There may be a market convergence there.
We have the greatest expert. If you want to buy a jewelry, we have the greatest expert who have an expert eye, not only the identification of a right product, but adding it with a technology solution.
All right. So if you want to buy your diamonds, you can visit Vishnu at Health 2.0. I've been talking with Vishnu Saxena. He's the head of Diaspark Healthcare, and he'll be at Health 2.0. And I think you're emblematic of a major trend, which is the rush to build a new product requires a lot of different hands at the pump. And you guys are obviously there to help and doing very well. So Vishnu, thanks for your time today. Nice chatting with you.
Thank you, Matthew. Look forward to seeing you at Health 2.0.